What's up, guys? Intuitive 717 here. I am back with another reading. I hope you guys are doing incredibly well as always. I'm going to dive into the Divine Masculine Collective and we'll see what's coming up. We'll see what they want to communicate to you, Divine Feminines. These messages do tend to get very specific, so I hope that these messages find who it needs to. Okay, so we do have a few cards here, guys. I'm going to read out the messages and then I'm going to get an overall vibe about what's going on here in your connection. Okay, so my life is in chaos right now. Sorry. We have I've called you from random numbers. Someone feels like they are in a lot of regrets, and that has a lot to do with some of the contracts that they have. I'm hearing currently in place. You've made me see a side of myself that needs healing. Okay, so I feel like a lot of your Divine Masculines, like the energies, have been suggesting, and I feel like a lot of the readings in the past maybe 3 or 4 months is that there is a sense of new perspectives on the journey. I'm feeling like the Hanged Man in tarot, so if you guys are watching a lot of tarot readings, you might see the Hanged Man coming up a lot, because I feel like somebody's life has been turned upside down. That's why there could be a lot of regrets and they feel like their life is in chaos. I feel like the apology as well comes from the fact that you know what's happening, Divine Feminines. Many of you can feel yourselves as well getting caught up in flashbacks from the past. I think we had the Nostalgia and Memories card come up from the Yin Yang Oracle in the last reading. But that's what's coming up. I feel like a lot of your masculines can't help but think about the past and like the way that they've treated you. We have self-love, creation, intentions. Either one or both of you are in a place of self-love right now. It could be that the masculines are having to sit in a place of learning to love themselves again. The more they do that, the more they feel that creative energy. But I'm hearing it comes and goes. So they may have to work on their intentions. A lot of them are feeling like they're experiencing lessons that you would have experienced on the journey, Divine Feminines. And what I think is happening with them right now is, maybe if I do this, I can see my Divine Feminine. Maybe if I do this, I'll somehow manifest my Divine Feminines. So they could be in a place of like heavy visualizations right now. I'm seeing the Soulmate card out of this deck, actually, where they talk about your affirmations, visualizations, and I don't know what it says exactly, but I know that it helps bring you together. So I do feel like they could be caught in that cycle of, if I create, love on myself more, maybe that will somehow make some kind of connection occur. I feel like someone's hoping to run into you. Okay, otherwise it's like they want to show off their healing. Otherwise they don't know if they're going to see you again. I'm hearing accidental meetup. It's like they're hoping that you two will be in the same place at the same time. So I don't know if you guys may work in the same industry, or there's a chance maybe the holidays are around the corner. It could be family gatherings, work meetups. Maybe a lot of you work in fields where you have to do a lot of networking, a lot of traveling, and you're headed to their destination. Because I am seeing a plane, and I'm seeing when the screens light up and they show like the short codes for the countries or the cities. So I did get a flash of that. So many of you might be feeling pulled, or all of a sudden something ends up manifesting where you're like, great, it's feeling like some kind of encounter is wanting to happen. That energy is your Divine Masculines wishing, hoping, and praying, because I'm hearing I just need to see you again. Ooh. So beware, guys. I feel like many of you are having a lot of detours on your journey. The universe is surprising you with some kind of encounter or some kind of meetup with your counterpart, because eye contact is a big thing for you both on this journey. Eye contact tells you everything that you need to know. Someone wants to feel that intense energy again. It's like they want to show off this side of this healing that they have done. What's your masculines? Yeah, there it is, calling in your soulmate. I told you guys, and you saw how much shuffling I did, but I am feeling it. Okay, it says here your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. That's why they called you from random numbers, because it's like if they can't see you, they maybe want to hear your voice. Someone's like, I've been a mess. I've been a wreck. Like, my whole life is in chaos because of these overwhelming feelings for you, but I can't help it. I am calling you in. Like, many of them need to express this. Otherwise, they feel like they're just going to go insane. They're not themselves lately. Someone really wants to see you in person because, okay, the thing about you two seeing each other in person is that your energies tend to overwhelm the space that you're in. So you two might end up feeling just really, really engulfed by everything around you. And I feel like your divine masculines, like, I'm hearing somebody wants to see you sweat. I want to see you nervous. Because maybe your masculines feel like you're bluffing. I'm hearing somebody say, like, I want to see you again because I know you're going to get nervous. Maybe you guys have sweat that appears on your upper lip whenever you get flustered or nervous, especially in situations where you have to face your divine masculine. You might feel like the first thing you want to do is leave. That is what I think that they want to... I'm hearing somebody say, like, jerk. I want to jerk your memory about this connection. Like, did you forget who I am? Did you forget who I am in your life? So it's like your divine masculine is remembering this connection simply through a lot of the healing that they've done. It's like something along your path, divine feminine. Let's get the goddess deck. What the heck did you do to this man that pushed him into healing? Something that you've done along this path or this journey has stopped them in their tracks, and the more healing they experience, the more they're drawn to you. What's going on with your energy? Okay, so we have Sarasvati, which is the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. So you've really been taking off, maybe doing your own thing when it comes to your own creative endeavors, pouring into your business, pouring into your passion, spending time with people that you care about and love. And many of you have seen it reflected in your masculines as well over the last little while. This is exactly what you could be encouraging within them, and they just need more of you. They need more of you because of it, and I think that is why they're trying to get into your energy again or into your space again, because it's like you have something big that's coming your way. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you'll make your mark. That's 2 cards about, like, affirmations, visualizations, about being focused or having some kind of focused intention here. You guys are getting the word intention twice, which is very, very interesting. Okay, I feel like someone loves you and they know that they love you, and it hurts really bad not to be able to express how it is they're feeling. Remember, I talked in a reading a little bit ago about how there's this masculine pacing back and forth, feeling like, why can't I express how it is I feel about you? So many of them are feeling like they're having to hold in this big secret, this big truth about how it is they feel. And if they don't do that, then their creativity gets stuck, which is why Goddess Saraswati is coming through to let them know that that is what your energy represents. Someone's feeling like without your energy around divine feminine, it's like that flame goes out, that spark in their life that feels like, you know, they can do something. That spark maybe represents that self-love. So they feel like, I just need to see you again. When will I see you again? Can I see you again? There could be some kind of song synchronicity around that also, divine feminine. So pay attention, guys. We have breakthrough, we have spy and watching. There could be a lot of eyes on you right now, divine feminines. Many of you have been feeling a lot of the intense energies coming back. You're learning how to ground yourself again. Many of you are experience bouts of spiritual attacks, certain things like that, but you are too focused this time around. You're too seasoned on the journey. You're not looking back. You're just allowing, and by allowing, you're allowing your divine masculines to come forward. And I feel like that's the breakthrough. The breakthrough is that they really are experiencing the journey, and they acknowledge that now. Many of you are going to get confirmation after a very, very, very long time that you're still on their mind. That's going to be that epiphany, that big breakthrough that a lot of you are going to get, especially after a long time of silence and feeling like, no, I can't make this up. Like, I know I'm being watched in some way. A lot of you are about to get confirmation that that's been the case. That's been happening. As much as your divine masculines have tried their very best to let this go, move on with their lives. They're not able to. There's something here that's missing. Okay, so we have divine timing, so that's why I feel like many of you, it's happening now because you really surrendered, released, and let it go. So now divine timing is showing you, particularly divine feminine, what happens when you do surrender, release, and let it go. Right now is a time of making up, okay? All of that sacrifice, all of that faith, a lot of the inner work that you've done. I feel like this is going to be a huge validation of the fact that this is why you were feeling your masculine's energy. Okay, it's not an accident. It wasn't a joke. You know, why this one person out of all people, right? Out of every person that you've ever met, why this particular one that you just can't seem to forget? And why does the connection with them get stronger over time and not fade, especially after no contact and distance? So that's been one of the biggest things that they've realized, okay? We also have that party card here, making an appearance, external. So I feel like many of you could definitely be encountering one another again, okay? And external could represent that this has something to do with outside of your control. Okay, divine feminines, if you work with your masculines, it's going to be like, I'm getting in the same industry. Like, you guys work in the same industry and you have to network in the same spaces. So it might be like events or Christmas parties. That's going to be really significant. Holiday parties. And it's something that you two can't avoid. It's like you kind of have to be in attendance. You have to show up. Yeah, the energy is going to be very, very crazy. Okay, we have wish fulfillment. So that is the calling in your soulmate. So I feel like someone's wishing that they're going to run into you. Okay, wishing, hoping, and praying with the calling in here, calling in your soulmate. They're ready to see you again. I feel like someone has their mind made up. Okay, a lot of your divine masculines are ready to stop guarding the truth, is what I'm getting with the vulnerability card there as well. Like, somebody has to express this. They need to see you again in order to make sense of everything that they have been feeling, especially a lot of this chaos, right? Like, somebody is really feeling deeply about you, and it's not just like, oh, I feel for you. It's like it's causing a lot of chaos in their everyday life. So they've got to get moving on this energy and be truthful in some way. Okay, I feel like a lot, just the justice that's going to take place is them just like revealing to you, like, hey, listen, I can't get you out of my mind and I just need to talk to you for a minute. Many of you are going to get those sorts of messages coming through, I feel, in the next little while. You know, it's not some kind of big, crazy romantic relationship that's going to be brewing overnight, but I do feel like somebody needs to make contact with you again, and it's going to be a huge validation that even through time and space and no contact and separation, all of that stuff really doesn't matter. That's why you never stopped feeling their energy, even with the no contact. All right, guys? So that's what I have for you for this one. If you guys would like to chit-chat, go deeper into it, I'm over at Hypsy.com. I love you guys. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Take care, guys. Bye.